Hey up YouTube, it's Tooty. We're back. Welcome one and all. Tooty's back. Channel update. Thanks to all the new subs, absolutely fucking blown the bloody doors off. Yeah, amazing. Amazing what a couple of videos can do for you, isn't it? Probably not for everybody, but wow, NES Mini Classics really, yeah, doing well. Doing well. Quite happy with that actually. And I enjoy doing them videos. I say not everyone's even got one. I mean, God forbid, you know, you could even go out and buy one, is it? But yeah, many thanks to all those new subs. I say hopefully this is some content that you may enjoy as well. I don't know, but obviously I do have a, say loyal, is that the right word? But a certain user base that do enjoy these videos. So you know, I'm hoping to sort of try and keep some sort of semblance of balance in the channel. Awesome, awesome. Hair's going in. Oh. Anyway, welcome one and all. Many, like I say again, huge thanks for all the subs. Anybody who's watched the channel, the videos. So I've just done a VR to my main man Big E, Herbie S007, and his subs. Oh. So this is a. I was losing the light then. So yeah, this is a bit of a channel update. Some absolutely cracking CX sexual healing, and an I suppose it's a tradie gift from a fellow subscriber, watcher, and yeah, we'll just crack straight in. So I'm gonna, you know, as usual with my channel, anybody that sort of gifts, trades or anything always gets first dibs at the start. So I'm not going to attempt to pronounce this guy's second name, but it's Simon Miriowski, something like that. Sorry, Simon. Simon, anyway, I'll put a link down below. I don't think he makes videos, but he watches. We've done trades in the past. I mean, he remembered a trade that we did for a manual that I can't remember what game it was now, and I'd had it for like 3 years. And when I sort of found a game to it. So, yeah, I said, I can't remember where he got it from. And he said, oh, we did a trade. So, yeah, you know, when I do trade with people, if I say I'm keeping something, it's kept, honestly, because I always have a use for something. But anyway, that's by the by. Simon messaged me off the back of the NES Mini video and sort of said, look, can you help me, mate? You know, that kind of stuff, some people, A, aren't very comfortable doing it, or B, don't really have the tools. I mentioned Jay and, oh shit, hang on. Oh, there's one thing I forgot. There's two things I forgot actually. Because I'm stupid. Right. Ooh. Stupid boy. Yeah, we'll do that one there. So I did the hack for Jay and Retro Dave. Showed the video on that anyway. So Simon was in a similar boat. You know, he wanted it doing, but obviously didn't have the tools. Wasn't very comfortable doing it himself. Said to him, mate, just pay postage, not a problem. And he went, oh, thanks. You know, great. This, that, and the other. He goes, well, I'll put something in there for you. I didn't ask for anything. I don't expect anything that says people pay postage. I don't mind helping anybody out. I've always been that way. But bloody hell, man, Simon was absolutely fucking. It's not so much the amount of stuff, it's just some of the items. And he said, oh, these are just lying about in the drawer. Fucking hell. I thought I had a load of stuff lying about not doing much, but Jesus Christ, what he sent me is absolutely amazing. Honestly, Simon, you didn't have to do this. Some of the stuff I've already got, and you know, like I said to Simon, I'm obviously going to Darlington. I'm going to Darlington, Doncaster. Next week, get yourself to Donny Dome, Retro Video Game Fair market thing, Retro Collect Video Game Market. I know it leads us on today, the Super Retro Games Fair, so hopefully Steve and everyone that's gone there, it's going well. Bit too close for Donny for me. Obviously James, sadly James I'm doing a store with, he was very keen on Donny, and I must admit, you know, I mentioned the last vid that I did about Doncaster. It's a little bit more, you can breathe, I feel like you can breathe a bit, there's a bit more space around you. Leeds is a great event. Honestly, if you can't make it to Doncaster, always go to Leeds. Steve puts on a great event. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, so I'm beholden to what James wants to do. And you know, for me, either or. I'm not too fussed. I do know from people that have done Leeds, because it's in the town hall, it's in the centre. It's quite hard to sort of park, especially if you're a trader, and get your stuff up there. Apparently, that's just what I've heard. I don't know. But anyway, so Leeds is on today. So this video will obviously, you know, post Leeds if you like. But Doncaster next week, 25th of February. Get yourself down there. Absolutely brilliant event. It was cracking last year. Obviously, I'll be standing. People ask me, what stuff you got? I mean, I've gone through. This is, you know, why I made very many videos, just trying to sort stuff out. Bloody nightmare, you know. Although some people might think it's a great crack, it's not. You get bored very easy doing it. Trust me, especially trying to sort everything out. Anyway, I digress. So the long and short of it is, some of this stuff would probably be, it's going to be at Doncaster, because I've got it, or you know, or it's not required, probably because I've got it. But Steve sent me some absolutely cracking bits of cracking bits of too many ums. Some absolutely cracking titles. Tekken 2 on the PlayStation 1, Resident Evil 2. But I must have about 1, 2, 3. I've got about 4 copies of Resident Evil 2. Quite a nice one. Metal Gear Solid. I love that music. A few cartridge stuff. N64 Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Mission Impossible. NES title Time Lord. Nice condition, that one. And a non-Smash to Smithereens, which is amazing. Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast. So I've got a little box of Dreamcast games. I've got piles and boxes of PS1 stuff that I need to sort out as well. So like I say, there's, you know, there's bits there that definitely need going through. I think I've got 3 copies of this now. I think I have. Resident Evil 4. But again, I'm pretty sure someone might be interested in that next week. Some manuals. Always nice to have manuals. N64 instruction manual. And some cracking. Them two are going to be kept. So these ones I've got, but in very great condition. You can tell I haven't been in front of the camera for a couple of weeks. Super Mario 64, GoldenEye 007. I say these are in great condition. Super Mario Kart. So I need to check mine, because that's a very nice straight manual. And Doom. Fucking Doom. And then the one that I'm going to keep. I'm keeping them. I'm keeping the manual, the N64. The games actually don't really need. I've either got them, like Black Label, or I've got them basically. There's none that I wouldn't want, but I've already got them. Chris, Team Chav. I bet you ain't got this one, have you? It's a PAL variant. When I looked at it, I thought, see, it's in the wrong bloody case. I've probably got a proper case for this. But it's not, it's the actual original case. There's a Player's Choice Wind Waker on the GameCube, but it's an Aussie one. And it's in the black. But weirdly enough, it is an official GameCube. Again, it might be that it's just in the wrong GameCube case, I don't know. But this is the same artwork that was on slipcover. HMV exclusive, I think, and it's that artwork. So the Aussies had that artwork on there, which I think is a lot better. But yeah, when I looked at that, I thought that's awesome. And he even had like a Team Up with Tingle little flyer, which I thought was quite cool as well. So that's staying just as a variant, because I think that's pretty damn cool, man. So ordinarily I probably wouldn't bother, but actually I don't even think I've got a single. I don't think I've got a single version of Wind Waker. I'll have to double check, but I've got the Aussie one now, and that's staying. So Simon Rywalski, I think, sorry mate if I butchered that. Link me down below. I don't think he makes videos, not that I can remember, that I can recall. He's a watcher, if you like, watcher of many people's channels. So many thanks, pal. Yeah, I hope the NES Mini's treating you well. Let's talk about NES Mini. Because there's been a few iterations of what you can do with it, and they're constantly evolving it. So, you know, when it's first announced that you could hack it and stuff, say Jay and Dave, Retro Dave, were very keen to get theirs done. I said, send it over, not a problem. And obviously, Dave was really nice. He sent me Kickle Cubicle. And then obviously they evolved it, and then you could put the whole freaking near enough, well, you can, the whole library on it, but I feel it didn't work because of mapper issues. And then Dave was like, Stu, can I send it back again? I said, mate, just send it back. Just pay the postage. Don't worry about it. But he sent a game with it. So when I sent it back, I said, look, don't worry about the postage, man. You know, don't worry. But he sent me Road Fighter. Now, I have the Japanese version of this, which is called something else, and I got it off John, 1MSX to go, and I bloody love this game. It's hard as fucking nails, but it's a cracking little game. It really is. But Retro Dave standards. It's got the manual. It's got the slip cover. It's got the polys and stuff. I need to buy some or make some polys up, you know, for some of my games. But yeah, for them that may or may not be interested, I say, you know, unfortunately the NES Minis aren't. You can't just walk into a shop and buy them, sadly. But it's evolved. It's going to be evolved. It's already evolved, so you can use RetroArch on it, which opens up to SNES. And so you can see, if anyone's watched the channel, if anyone's interested, you can go and look at the videos. But there will be another iteration of that coming out very soon, which, yeah, will probably just tidy up a few bits and add a bit more compatibility and stuff like that. So all those few games that didn't work because of mapper issues, that's no longer an issue, essentially. Yeah, and just as an aside from that, I know from my side of it, when I was looking at it, and you know, some of the forums and my people reckon, like, you know, you can run Scum, you can run DOSBox. I'm not interested. To be honest, you know, I just wanted to, I would probably just keep it as a Nintendo emulator. I probably may put some, or I have put some SNES stuff on there, but I just think it loses its charm. And I've seen a few comments from a few people, either on my video or even on the forums, of the same view. And I think it's right. I think if you want to do the full emulation, get on a Raspberry Pi, buy a Raspberry Pi. It'd be a lot simpler with a lot less headaches. Oh, good Bennett. Right. I think that's all the sort of deals and wheels with people. Right, let's get some grabs on the go. So before we go to a bit of sexual healing, let's do a bit of Flea of the Bay, man. That's sexual healing. From a mate. Heads up from a mate. Retro Steve himself. I'm gonna. You feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, from Steve, Retro himself. Heads up on this one. He sent me the link, and I was like, he said, "Where's you got?" And he said, "No, mine's come through. There's only got one left." And it was a couple of quid delivered. And it's Power Kingdom on the Panasonic 3DO. Sealed! Should we do Seal again? You like Seal, don't you? Here's Seal.
So you want to be free, live your life the way you wanna be. Will you give?
But yeah, I've got an FZ, the top loader one, stashed away somewhere in the garage. So I know I've done very little with the 3DO, I have to be honest. Back in the early days of collecting, I bought that one because I remember reading there were issues with, I did want it, but it was just all those issues with the mechanical, the motorised draw version. It was the Panasonic version, wasn't it? No, it wasn't the Panasonic one.
Have you experienced the awesome power of the Panasonic Real 3DO system? Obviously. The intense realism of Panasonic Real 3DO. Apparently. Or the mind-blowing graphics of Panasonic Real 3DO. Definitely.
Cool.
The Real 3DO system from Panasonic.
Oh God, you know which one I mean? The first one had a motorised drawer. The Panasonic one, I'm sure, was a flip lid. FZ something. But yeah, I think I bought a spindle. It looked like, I thought they were original games, but they literally, I think it's the whole library stamped on CDRs and a big spindle, whole software library. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. But yeah, so Panasonic 3DO. I want to say something like £3.50. I think, or £4 delivered. It's ridiculously cheap. But Steve picked this up and he swears blind it's legit. So.